In today's video, I'm going to be showing you some tips, tricks, and hidden features of the brand new Galaxy S26 Ultra. Now, the first one I'm going to be showing you is something that you have to set by default because Samsung does not do it. And we're going to go into settings right here. We're going to scroll down all the way to display. This is the first thing that I did when I actually got this device. Once we're in display, we're going to go ahead and scroll all the way down until we get to our screen resolution. Now, by default, this is going to be set to full HD plus, and obviously this is going to save you battery. It's going to give you a moderate use on your battery. However, if you want the best screen quality possible, we're going to want to go ahead and turn on QHD plus. You have the sharpest visuals, however, the most battery is going to be used, but you are going to have the best quality display when you turn on this setting. So go ahead and turn that on if you want that. Our next tip is actually pretty cool. We're going to be showing you how to turn your lock screen into a little wallpaper video. So if you guys have a video of your, kids, a video of your wife, a video of your husband, your significant other, or you have a concert or something like that, all we need to go ahead and do is click on the video that we want to go ahead and use. We're going to go ahead and click on the top right. We have these three dots. Go ahead and click on that. And we're going to go ahead and click Set as Wallpaper. Now, it's going to let us use up to 100 megabytes, so it has to be less than 15 seconds. You can actually go ahead and cut the desired section of the video that you want on here. And once you've found it, go ahead and click Done. And after that, we're going to go ahead and click Done again. And as you guys can see, when you open up that lock screen every single time, you're going to be greeted with that video right there. So really, really cool feature, especially if you want to see something cool like, a video of your dog or your kids or your wife or a concert or something like that. There's a bunch of creative things you can go ahead and do with that lock screen. Next tip is actually going to have to do with a privacy display. So we're going to go into settings right here. Now, of course, a lot of people know about this feature. However, if you don't, we're going to go into lock screen and AOD. We're going to go into display, and we're going to go ahead and scroll down and click on privacy display. Now, by default, this is not going to be turned on, so you do have to go ahead and turn this on. And as you guys can see, when you turn that on, it is going to completely black out the screen when someone is looking from the side. So whether you're texting somebody, you're doing some scumbag activities, no one is going to be able to see it if they're sitting on the side of you at a certain angle. Now, you don't have to have this on the entire time. So if you don't want to have that on the entire time, you can set conditions and you can set certain applications. Also, you can turn on the privacy display when you enter a PIN, pattern, or password. I can use this obviously for a banking application, for emails and certain stuff like that, and even notifications. So if notifications pop up on the display from the side, just those notifications are going to be blacked out. Super cool piece of technology Samsung has integrated into the S26 Ultra. Definitely something that you should be using on this brand new phone. Our next tip is going to be showing you a little shortcut. If you double press your power button, obviously that's going to open up your camera. Really cool feature. However, you can actually go ahead and customize that. And to do that, we're going to scroll up. We're going to go into settings, and we're going to go ahead and type in double press. Now, you can actually set this to one of your favorite applications, which is pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and click on this once more. And as you guys can see, you can, turn on your privacy display with this. So double press and our privacy display is turned on. You can turn it off like that by double pressing. We can also turn on our flashlight. 1, 2, turns on our flashlight. 1, 2, turns off our flashlight. So really cool little feature right there. We also have magnifier. However, you can go ahead and set this to an application that you use a lot. So we have calculator right here. If we go ahead and double press this, it's going to open up our calculator. We can do our maths. There's a bunch of different things you can do with this. Definitely something you guys should look into if you don't know about it already. Our next tip is going to be circle to search. Very, very basic thing right here. If you have the bar, go ahead and hold on the bar. If you have the circle, go ahead and hold on the circle. Whatever your home is, go ahead and hold on that. And then a bunch of these different colors are going to pop up. You're going to want to go ahead and circle what information you need from certain stuff on here. So if we need more information on this, it's going to give you basically a database of information and the AI overview of what you are currently looking at. So really cool to look up, maybe certain celebrities, certain singers, certain products. You see a picture of wine online, a bottle of wine, and you want to get more information on that. Go ahead and pop this up, hold that, we get the circle to search, circle it. It's going to give you more information on the product. So really cool little feature right there. Next tip we're going to be showing you is really, really useful if you guys want a quicker experience. And I know that's funny to say, the S26 Ultra is already overpowered as it gets. But if you guys want to make this phone a little bit quicker, go into settings, scroll all the way down till we get to About Phone, click on About Phone. Then we're going to go ahead and scroll down and click on Software Information. Once we are here, we're going to click on Build Number a numerous amount of times. And when it asks you for your PIN, you're going to go ahead and enter that PIN. After that, we're going to back out to our settings section. And right under About Phone now is going to be something called Developer Options. Go ahead and click on that and scroll all the way down till we get to our animations. And as you guys can see, we have our animations right here. It says Window Animation Scale, Transition Animation Scale, and Animation Duration Scale. Now, you guys can actually make the process of your animations much smoother. So as you guys can see, if we turn the animations completely off and you're a psychopath and you don't want any animations, look how quick that is. Look how quick that is, y'all. Crazy. What I usually tend to do is set this to 0.5x, and that gives you a little balance in between animations and animation speed, as you guys can see. So we still have some animations, however, it is much quicker than having it at 1x, and you guys will be able to see that in a second. See how much slower 1x is? Look at that. So really cool feature if you want to speed up the productivity of your phone just a little bit more. Another really cool feature is in something called modes and routines. So we're going to go into search. We're going to type in modes and routines. So click in modes and routines. We're going to click on routines in the middle right there. And we're going to go ahead and click the plus bar right here. Now you're going to add the action and the reaction right here. So if you do this, it will then do this. So if we use the fingerprint sensor to unlock the phone is what we're going to look for. So unlock with fingerprint. Go ahead and choose the fingerprint you want, whatever one you use the most. It will then what? So we're going to go ahead and click that. We're going to go ahead and scroll down to effects. And then there's something called edge lighting effect 1. So go ahead and click on that. And we have a bunch of different options right here. This is kind of like the answer to Apple's little pill thing right here that they utilize for different notifications and stuff like that. But we have the glitter section right here, which we're going to go ahead and set. But you can go ahead and go into advanced. Go ahead and customize the transparency, the width, the duration, whatever you'd like. But we're going to go ahead and select glitter. We're going to go ahead and click done right there. And we're going to go ahead and save that and click done again. And there you go. We have created a routine. However, now when we use the fingerprint sensor, instead of it being blank, we're going to go ahead and open up our phone. We're now going to get a glitter effect right here. And there's a bunch of different things you can actually use this for. You can set specific colors for certain notifications. Like if you get a YouTube notification, it's really cool, turns red. Really, really nice feature right there. So you can set this up for notifications. You can set this up for unlocking it with your fingerprint. You can set it up for a bunch of different stuff. So definitely something you guys should go ahead and look into. Modes and routines is something that is really fun to go ahead and customize. Just wanted to bring attention to modes and routines specifically, but this feature is really cool as well. Our last and final tip is going to be in these settings as well, and it's going to have to do with our stylus right here. So let's go ahead and take this out. Now, as you guys can see, we have this button right here, and if we hover it over the display, it's going to give us a little pointer. But if we go ahead and click that button, absolutely nothing happens. So to go ahead and customize this, we're going to go into settings right here. We're going to scroll all the way down till we get to advanced features. We're going to then click on advanced features, and we're going to go ahead and go to S Pen right there. So once we're in S Pen, we're going to want to go into Air Command. So go ahead and click an Air Command. And as you guys can see, we have a bunch of different things right here. We can add a bunch of different shortcuts to this as well. We can also make this standard or compact. The one that I do like is compact. If you want to click standard, you guys can go ahead and use standard. But we have something at the bottom right here. It says open Air Command with pen button. So open the Air Command menu when you hover over your S Pen over the screen and press the S Pen button. So go ahead and turn that on. And as you guys can see, if we click that button while we're hovering over, we get a little command of a bunch of different stuff. We can also go ahead and close that if we click that again. Really cool little feature right there, especially if you're an artist that uses a bunch of different applications on there and you need a little bit of a quick toggle right here. Look at that. So we have our Creative Studio, AI Select, Create Note, and you can actually go ahead and add whatever shortcuts you want on there as well. So really cool feature right there for the S Pen users out there. But yeah, guys, those were some tips, tricks, and hidden features on the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Obviously, if you have your own, let us know them in the comments section down below. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. This has been Stefan from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.